Hi, this is Greg Newcomb, Homely Hen Turkey Calls, Ardmore, Oklahoma. Just wanted to do a product update to some of my trough calls that I build. If you're not familiar with my trough calls or hadn't seen any of my other videos, trough calls work just like a regular pot friction call. Work exactly the same, except they're a little smaller, a little easier to use. And we'll get started with my updates. First, we'll start off. Oh yeah, in case you hadn't met him in my other videos, this is my pro staff member Tommy. He's been with me since 2004, ever since his wife took up with that bull jake. Hey, it's been 10 years. Let's get over it. Anyway, first thing I want to update is my granite calls, waterproof call. I've changed from a carbon striker to the aircraft aluminum striker. Just seems like I get a better sound out of the aluminum. It just seems like it just plays better. Anyway, of course, the granite will still play with a regular striker. That's just a regular wood striker. Here's the aircraft aluminum striker. And you may have seen my waterproof video I have out there on the granite calls. This call here is still just as waterproof as it was before. Just wanted to do a quick demonstration of the aircraft aluminum on the granite. It's every bit as waterproof as a carbon. That's about as wet as you're going to get it. You can see you can still cluck and still cut and burn. Next update I'd like to go over you with is my glass call. These are new this year. I haven't made any glass calls before. When you get it, you'll notice the glass will be frosted a little bit. That's where I've conditioned the plain surface. The glass call sounds really good. I'll have a limited number of these available this spring. Calls are real easy to play. You can just kind of rest your wrist on there. Had a lot of success with youth hunters taking their first bird last year, and that's always exciting whenever you have someone come up to you and tell you, hey, my son called in his first bird with his call and killed him, and it's just real satisfying. Still make my aluminum. The aluminum call just kind of has a little different. Kind of almost sounds like just an old lonesome hen out there. Well, there's my aluminum one. Here was the original homely hen that I actually started with. That got all that started there. And anyway, I just want to show you that. That was my first one that I had ever built. Still make copper. Like I said, I use multiple different plain woods. I use a lot of red cedar, mahogany, walnut. Copper is a little bit higher pitched. But just a real neat call. Red cedar and slate. Red cedar and slate is one of the favorite. It's just hard to beat a red cedar and slate. I make the slates in multiple different surfaces here. That's Alaskan yellow cedar with the slate paddock soundboard. Here is a oak, walnut, and butternut slate call. They all sound really good. I like them all. I hope you've enjoyed it. Oh yeah, almost forgot. Check out my box call video. I've had a lot of customers saying, man, I wish you had a box call. Well, now I've got one. Box calls are walnut and red oak. Real easy to purr with. Cluck and purr. If you want to do a fly down cackle, those fly down cackles real easy. And you can gobble with them. Check out my box call videos too. Thanks for watching this.